welcome to WeTalk, where we talk about any and everything as a family.
As a family. I'm Stavohn.
I'm Jaevohn.
And I'm Mom.
Make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe. Also, if you're feeling frisky, turn on that notification bell. Now, on to the video.
Alright, what do you guys think of people digging up old information about people or old stuff, like an old tweet? And I'm thinking about like a couple specific instances here. What do you think about them digging up like old stuff on somebody and then trying to crucify them for it? And so I was thinking about, recently Tyler the Creator had his Twitter account banned because of some stuff he said about Selena Gomez like a while ago. Evidently it's like him saying something about wanting to sleep with Selena Gomez. Like, you know, he's like kind of an outrageous person, and you know, a while ago he was like even more outrageous and offensive and whatever. And so, like, and then I was also thinking about A$AP Rocky.
Okay, I was wondering if that was you I was talking to about that.
Right, yeah. And you know how people have dug up this thing that Rocky said, and they're being like, oh well, you know, like you didn't want to stand for justice, and now we can't stand for justice, haha. Like,
that's funny.
I mean, and look, it's funny, I guess, but I don't know. He said that like 4 or 5 years ago. He's like my age, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, even now, I'm, like, young and stupid. So, like, 4 years ago...
He was younger and stupider?
Yeah, younger and stupider. So, it's like, to be bringing this up about some stuff that he said, especially when it's, like, he was rich and famous at such a young age, and I know that screws people up. And you know that he was like in the height of that and experiencing that, and like it's just weird that people don't seem to realize that other people can change.
Yeah.
I think that people can change.
No, people don't realize that other people can change.
Or they act like they don't, because like why bring up like a 5-year-old tweet?
That's why I don't like cancel culture.
Right.
Because like you're just not giving someone the chance to redeem themselves, or like to really like
they could actually just be a totally different person than the person who said that.
I agree. I mean, I reacted, you know, when I heard it, I reacted like the negative people that you're talking about.
And that's
I know, and I didn't think of it.
See, but like the problem is when this stuff happens, people are given information out of context. Because I didn't know that what he said was like 4 or 5 years old. I
wasn't giving it out of context. I knew all the context.
Oh,
and I just felt the way I felt at that moment.
I just saw someone talk about it and I was like, huh.
Yeah, and that happened with Kevin Hart. That happened with James Gunn, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
But sometimes I just think that sometimes people don't change.
I mean sometimes people don't.
Like, you guys know the one guy, have you seen the video? He's like, it's above me now, or whatever.
You know?
Basically, he worked at this hotel. This white woman called him the N-word, and she was like, I really need a room, like, I'm so sorry, like, can I have a room? And he was like, it's above me now. Like, you can go to the hotel down the street. And everyone was like, praising him for it and stuff. And then they found some stuff that he said on Twitter that was like transphobic, I guess. And then he was like, I'm sorry. And then like the next day he was saying more transphobic stuff. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, people would just be saying sorry just because like they want it to be heard. They're like, I'm sorry that your mama, like,
I felt the way that I felt because I felt like as a black person, especially as a black man, you know, it's that the Black Lives situation is important, especially since so many innocent black men are being killed and injured And for him to take the attitude like, oh, well, I'm rich and I don't have to worry about this situation. You know, that kind of offended me. Well, you're rich, you're still rich now, and you're in a prison cell, and so now we should worry about you. I mean, that's just really the way I felt at the time. I didn't take into consideration about his age. I didn't take into consideration.
I just think this is a learning moment for him.
Yeah, no, exactly. It is a learning moment
Yeah,
for him.
he's gonna come out like Meek. He's gonna be like we need to reform the prison system.
I mean, hopefully he learned something from this situation. I don't feel like he should have been jailed in the first place because if I'm not mistaken, he tried to walk away from this situation and these people just kept following him. But he finds himself in this situation. Maybe he said yes to the dollar donation when he was checking out.
Yeah.
And the devil's getting him. But whatever the situation may be, he has to deal with it. And it is a learning situation. Let's see what comes of this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing with XXX Tentacion. You probably don't know much about that.
As far as what?
As far as like when he died, like a year ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were some people who were mourning him, and then some people who were like, he abused a woman. Like, don't mourn this monster, whatever.
Of course I know about all that. I'm always out here in these streets.
All right, look, buddy. Okay. But I don't know. I feel like people try to.
I mean, and that is, it's hard to put that at the forefront of our thinking process. Well, maybe this person has changed, you know, because we only see like these bad things. People are so quick to put these bad things out there, but they're not putting out there the good things that this person has done since then.
I mean, yeah, and he was in the process of changing before he died.
I know that, I do, yeah.
And so, like, people just seem to disregard that, and that's really sad, man, because it's like, why are you so focused on negativity?
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Like, it just really seems like you're trying to make yourself like seem or feel like a better person. Like it's all virtue signaling. Like oh, I'm so high and mighty because I'm gonna like talk against that. Like that evil, that guy is like he's an abuser or whatever, and it just makes you feel better. But it's like I feel like everybody has things that they've done that they won't tell other people, right? Like things that you've done that like are despicable. Like things that you really would like to take with you to the grave, right? I feel like everybody has that. But when you're in the public eye, when you're famous like that, I feel like sometimes that stuff gets out, and then like all of these like shameful things that you've done that you like want to deal with personally and internally, like it's just all out in the open, and it's like, all right, well, like now I have to deal with a brand new like.
I know that it's not fair per se. But that's part of being famous.
I mean, it is, but people are just so ridiculous, man. Like they act like their poop doesn't stink, you know, like all to get people to like them. That's how I feel about it, you know. Like, oh, I want people to see that I don't stand for sexual abuse against women. Or like, I don't stand for this, and I don't stand for that. I want you to see that I'm such a good guy. Like, okay. Like, how good are you really? Like, in your real life, when you're all alone, how good are you? Like, that's what I wonder.
Probably
sometimes.
kicking a dog when we're not looking.
Hey, man. I don't care about that. That's not even that bad. I don't like dogs.
Oh my God, stop.
Hey, the internet has this like weird fascination with dogs and cats. That's so stupid. Like, oh, look at the cute doggo. Like, shut up. Like, that dog probably stinks, licks its own butt. You gonna let him lick you in the mouth?
Okay,
oh
and what do? Stink? Lick your own butt sometimes when you get hungry?
Hey, bro, how'd you know?
That's one of those things you're like, trying to take with you to
Why you gonna put me on blast like that?
So quick to criticize the dog, dang.
Look, man, I feel like dogs don't offer much value to the world.
To you.
To me, not to me. They don't offer value to me. To other people, you know, they make them feel better or whatever.
Like service dogs, bruh.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess some dogs save lives, and then some dogs they snitches, bro. Those drug dogs.
okay.
Hey, but sometimes
Yeah, I hear snitching.
they got your back.
Yeah.
Like I saw this one tweet and it was like, I'm in the elevator with a drug dog. Homie gonna get fired because I'm carrying a gram right now.
You just look at the dog like, good boy.
Like, and at the end of the day, it's not the dog's fault that he a snitch.
He was trained to be that way, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was indoctrinated. He could have been a cool dog.
He still is a cool dog.
Why? Just because he's a dog? You don't know how cool he is. Yo, these dogs are trained to take people's faces off.
Okay, people whose faces need to be taken off.
Yo, not always.
Not always.
Not always.
Oh, I'm talking about the police dogs. I ain't talking
I'm talking about police dogs.
Okay, and you know how I feel about the police.
Yo, I've seen videos of like cops not being able to control their dogs and dogs just like biting people that like.
Have you seen that one? There's like this meme, and it's like the dog's like, "Arr, arr," and the dude's like, "Hey yo, get your dog," and then he's like, "It don't bite," and the dog's like, "Arr," and it's like, "Yes, he do."
Like,
That's funny.
so no, I don't think dogs. Cats definitely offer zero value to the world.
I agree.
They're kind of cute.
Like,
I'm not gonna let y'all just sit.
I don't like cats.
I know, and that's why it's unfair, because we don't have a cat lover in the house.
You're a cat lover.
I'm not a cat like a lover per se.
so you're just fighting for something that you don't even care about. You just fighting to fight.
No, but like
You'll fight for anybody.
I'm not about to just like let a cat catch some blast. Like
I mean, I care about the cat's lives. Don't get me wrong.
Cat lives matter.
They do. I mean, but I don't want a cat. I couldn't have a cat, and I have no desire to
Just
be in a room with a cat.
a cat doesn't do anything for you.
Cats catch mice.
Have you even had a cat?
No.
Y'all talking about cats don't do anything for me. What you doing for the cat? You don't even got one.
Yeah, I've been around cats before.
I've been around cats before, okay? I've been around crack before. Am I a crackhead? No.
I don't know. I didn't even know that you were around crack. So how am I supposed to know you're a crackhead, bro? Like, yeah.
You don't know about the rocks I've been around. You don't know about none.
Look, bro, I clearly don't.
I've actually never been around crack, to my knowledge.
I don't think I have either.
I don't know. I've been places.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you? All right, so let's talk about the drugs we've done. JD, you go first.
Laughing gas, Motrin.
Anything else? Anything a little harder?
Tylenol,
Anything a little harder? A little rockier?
a little rockier. Oh, like ASAP Rocky.
Nice.
The hardest drug I've probably done was just like full-blooded laughing gas.
It's your turn.
No, I'm good. Or you want to go?
You know what started this party?
Look, that was a joke. I wasn't expecting him to answer.
Y'all trying to incriminate yourselves on the WeTalk app?
I don't do drugs, officer.
Mom's like, I've done cocaine, crack, LSD. I will never smoke marijuana.
Mom didn't even know what LSD was when I was talking to her about it before, so I know she didn't know LSD.
It's a hallucinogenic.
She didn't know that until I explained it to her.
Mom be like, what's in my cup? Lean.
Yeah. But okay, so back on cancel culture, I feel like it's stupid. And I feel like it needs to stop, but I feel like it won't stop because social media is all about like getting validation from other people however you can. It's like so desperate. Social media is gross.
Are you on social media?
No. I mean, does Reddit count? Like, I don't post anything.
I thought about getting off of social media.
Yeah?
I did. I haven't though, but I thought about it. I just like going out there looking. I don't participate much
I like
anymore.
social media.
Not bad.
That's because I'm young.
I feel like, oh, okay, well, yeah. I feel like social media is so fake, and it's so to me it's pointless because I don't know. It's all just like about validation.
Attention seeking.
Like I want you to see like what I'm doing and like, oh, do you like it? Do you like what I'm doing?
I mean, I don't understand a lot of that, especially when you're incriminating yourself in crime.
Yo,
I don't understand.
I
It
watched
would be really dumb.
I watched the stupidest video last night of this dude who was making like he was like posting videos of him. He was like a gangbanger, right? And he was posting videos of himself, and he's got the gun, like pointing it at the camera, like yeah. But it's like
I follow people who do that.
That's stupid because if
Like-
something happens, that's evidence in court, you idiot.
I mean, well, yeah, but also like that doesn't even look cool.
It doesn't.
Like to me,
But
it looks
but
like you're
it depends
like
on your mentality,
a
though.
poser. Like you
But
just
to
look
some
fake.
other people, it does look cool. I mean, it depends on the person's mentality who is looking.
Like
at it.
to me personally, if you're like in the camera, like yeah, like you never shot that gun, like you haven't used that gun, like to me that's just so stupid, and it's like it's pointless really. Like
You ain't about it.
I feel like if you really out here like about that action,
Yeah.
like you're not talking about it.
No.
Nah, because if you post a picture with the gun, the results might come back that you killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I don't know. I feel like somebody who's really like out here doing some real stuff.
If you about it, people ain't gonna know about it.
Yeah, there like
That's-
the smart. There are just dumb people, man.
There is, I mean, when you was talking about, I had watched an episode of the first 48 or something,
Mm-hmm.
where I guess this guy was out there shooting people, and they called 911, and the cops got there and they got this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had a gun in his little lunchbox. They take him in. They're talking to him, and after a while, he decided to talk. I mean, and he started talking, and he didn't stop. He was okay, and he was so cool, calm. I mean, he wasn't showboating, he wasn't loud. He was just speaking in an even tone, and he was like, that gun might have a body on it. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, it might have a body on it. I feel like he confessed because he got caught for that one thing. He knew that they was going to run the ballistics on that gun. And of course, it came back hot because, he didn't, the shootings that he did, it's not like he had opportunity to pick up his bullets and, clear all that evidence. So that's why he went on and was like, well, let me put it all out there.
So it's like when a kid gets in trouble, and the parent is like, what did you do? Like, if you tell me what you did, I won't be as mad as if I have to go and figure it out on my own. Is it like that?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, something to that effect. He was just telling it all. I mean, he didn't ask for a lawyer.
Like
Just
Carissa.
spilling his
It
guts.
was like, yeah, okay.
They was like, we got you vandalizing. He's like, yeah, I've been vandalizing.
My whole life.
Vandalizing bodies. Stabbing. Shooting.
Pooping.
Kind of wonder about his mental status. I mean,
There are there are some serial killers. You might actually know who I'm talking about specifically, but like they went like forever without being caught, and then just one day as an old man they turned themselves in. Like, yeah, it was me.
Jack the Ripper.
And they just want like the
the recognition. Of
the recognition, I guess. Like, yep, I got you.
I ain't going
Like, I
down
did
like
it.
that.
Huh?
I ain't going down like that.
Are you staying free forever?
Yeah, I'm keeping my bodies to myself.
I don't know. That's interesting. The need for recognition, right?
Yeah.
Like, again, that ties into the social media thing. That whole like, look at me thing that people have. It's very strange to me. I mean, to me specifically, because I've always like, not want
Want
people to look at
attention.
me.
You don't want attention.
So, I don't know. It's weird and it's hard for me to wrap my head around. I kind of wanted to get into social media, just to like be more of a person, like a normal
It's
person.
not worth it. It's really, to me, it's not worth it.
I mean, but also, like, I feel like the things that I want to do in life, I'm gonna have to have those skills.
Well, yeah, if you're trying to do something, but just to be out there, just because to me it's
I mean,
not
but
worth it.
I gotta like get into practice, right?
Okay.
So,
I mean, your mentality is a little different than other people's mentality because you don't really care. But and that could work to your benefit in this situation. But people who do care, they'll be like, I put this out here and nobody's liked it or commented, and it affects them, you know, in some type of way. So,
I mean, for me, it's like I don't let it like truly, you know, like affect me. Like I don't post something and then it gets like 5 likes. I'm like, I'm ugly. Like no, I knew I was ugly when I posted it, and I knew the risks.
yeah, there are risks. You have to.
You know, you just either delete the photo and move on, or you leave it up and.
next time you gotta take a more scandalous picture.
And that's what, you know, the girls.
Show a little skin.
The girls out here, you know, showing all their butt and their tits and stuff like that.
I'm for it.
You know what? I can't be mad at them because if I was younger, I'd probably be doing the same thing.
Did you hear about the girl selling her bathwater?
No.
There was this girl. Maybe she was like a streamer or something. Like she streamed herself playing video games or something. I actually don't know who she is, because I'm not that kind of a dork. But she made this little video, and it's her like in a bathing suit in like the bathtub, and she was just talking about like how she's gonna start selling like her bath water.
That's
And
surprising.
she started selling her bath
Well,
water.
good for her.
Oh my god.
And then I think one guy got hospitalized from drinking it.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, it was crazy.
That's disgusting.
The thing is, she's selling her bathwater, but who bought it?
Yeah.
Right, I mean, if you're...
And look, like, that's so funny because, you know, if a girl is cute, like, as an exaggeration, people would say, like, oh, man,
Drink her bath.
like, I drink her bathwater, man.
Mhm.
I licked the dookie out her butt.
Oh, my God.
Well, there's people that really do that, so that's...
Yeah, there are people who are really about that life. And there are people about the bathwater drinking life, too.
Clearly, but it's not...
Yo, can you imagine that dude? He's like, man, like, I love this girl. I would drink her bathwater. And then she's like, hey, gamer boys, I'm going to start selling my bathwater. He's like, it's time.
He's like,
it's time. He's like, oh yeah, my prayers have been answered.
what's the 3-number code on the back?
No.
Nah, that's just like mad weird. Especially because it's like, your bathwater, that's just like
Dirty water.
Your body dirt.
Right.
Like I don't want your body dirt.
Disgusting.
There's like coochie flakes, booty flakes.
Yeah, man.
That's nasty.
What do you do with bathwater? Like, what do you do with someone else's bathwater?
I wouldn't do anything with
I don't
it.
want nobody else's bath water.
I don't want my own bath. I don't take baths.
Right.
Because they're gross. It's just like
You're sitting in water.
human soup.
Oh.
Like
It's
just
soup. And that's why he dropped it, because it's human soup.
Ah, that's just.
I didn't like soup before, but definitely not now.
Yo, Mom, I was really curious because I was talking to somebody about this earlier. What do you get out of these videos?
I could spend time with my family.
We did
What
that
day?
before. Well, now we have proof.
That's
We
right.
have proof that we
somebody
talk.
actually takes time to talk to me. I can prove it. When the bullies come around, I'm like, here, I have friends.
Shut up! I do have friends.
Shut up, Marzel.
Marzetti, you shut up. But because I don't know. I was trying to think of like why do I do these videos? And like, because, I don't know, Mom wants to.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know what Mom gets out of the videos.
No, it's really not sweet. It's
It
just
is
like,
She gets.
it's an obligation for me.
But it's sweet that you are willing to be committed to me.
Yeah,
We're in a
whatever.
committed relationship. I love it.
Don't
Whatever.
say. She gets to hear us be intelligent.
I do. I really do.
Are we
You know,
intelligent though?
It's okay because I sit here and I believe that a lot of words that come out of you guys' mouth is intelligent, and I'm just like, wow, those are my babies.
We'd be like,
So let me have my
crack
moment.
is not crack. Crack is cocaine. And Mom's like,
Listen to them spit the knowledge.
crack is cocaine.
Yeah, but no, like seriously, what do you
Crack is cocaine.
like? What do you get out of doing these videos? Like, what does it do for you, like internally?
And then it's also a sense of pride.
Why quit answering for her? You can answer for yourself.
I mean, I enjoy spending time with you guys. I enjoy having conversations with you guys. You know, and I do learn from these videos. Like, you know, the whole, which we haven't had our conversation, so Stavohn just really kind of reminded me that we haven't had our conversation that you and I were supposed to have. But, I mean, I actually learned things from you guys. Because I knew how you felt in the aspect of religion and God and this, that, and the other. But even though I lived with JD, I didn't know exactly how he felt about it. So, I mean, I do learn things when we're having these conversations.
You learned about balls in the last
I
episode.
did learn about balls. I mean, never given them much thought. I don't think they're very attractive. I mean, they're probably the least attractive part of a man's body. Yeah, we're going to go with that. But, I mean, it's an opportunity to spend time with my kids. It's an opportunity to learn things. It's an opportunity for me to relish in how intelligent my children really are. I mean, because I honestly think that you guys are intelligent, and I'm honestly like wowed by the conversations that I have from you, especially when JV get in his bag, his little, I know things bad, let me spit this knowledge. He's not like that just on the norm. I don't get that JV on the norm. I get the fun, happy, we're going to dance, we're going to sing JV. He don't spit the knowledge on a regular basis. But the knowledge is there, and I'm so happy because that means the school that, you know, he's going to is doing something.
Well, that's good, I guess. I don't know. I also, I really, well, you already know this. Like, I didn't want to do the videos for a while. For like a long time, I was just like, these videos. But I kept doing them. One, because like, you know, you were so invested in them. And then two, because I felt like there were still things that I could learn from doing this. Like from making content and putting it out into the world. And then also like, you know, like just to get practice with like putting my thoughts and ideas out into the internet, I guess, or just, you know, whatever. Like, so, you know, even when I was at like the peak of like not wanting to do this, I'm like there's still something I can learn from it, I feel, you know, like, and thinking about it like that helped get me back to like, okay, well, you know, the videos are okay now. Like, I'm okay with them.
But you know what? Another thing that it has accomplished, I don't like. I'm not one of those girls that want to be on camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you were talking about, you didn't want attention earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about that life. So, I mean, it's kind of like stepping outside of my box because I'm on camera.
For you and I feel like this is very much so that.
Yeah, it's not that for JV at all because he's accustomed to stuff like that. But it's you and I. We have to step outside of, you know, our normal boxes.
Yeah, I guess. So, Jamie, what do you get out of these videos? What do you put into these videos, JV? I'm joking. We know the answer is nothing.
You wish the answer was nothing.
So what do you get out of it?
I feel like I get to educate people on things that like maybe people just haven't come into contact with, or just haven't, like, I don't know, like things that like people might not come into contact with. And I like to do that in real life too, like when white people have only been around white people their whole life, and then like you get to like show them like there's more.
Yo, I've been around people like that. Like some white people who've just never been around black people.
Or like, I don't want to, okay, that's a different subject, but
Yeah.
also, I feel like it helps me like to like learn that it's okay to like speak your truth, and speak your own opinion. Like I've had some of my friends compliment me on like being able to stay true to what I believe, even though like I have a very opinionated person to my right, and like a very important like.
Am I opinionated?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And like a very like authoritative figure to my left, and they're like.
So your friends watch these videos?
Some of them.
Are they subscribed?
Yeah, I think so. And
Alright,
they're
just
like.
making sure.
They're like, I think it's really cool how you like speak up for yourself, and I'm like, oh, I can do that.
Okay, so the person who instigated this whole question, are they a subscriber?
Yeah.
Hi, Isaac.
Yeah, come on, you know that. But nah.
So I mean, yeah, it's like sometimes do I want to wake up to a film? No. Sometimes do I want to be here on a Saturday morning? I mean, I like my home, but I like to be with my friends sometimes too.
But, with that being said, I thought it was very funny that you've come to appreciate you being home more as you've grown up, because you didn't want to be away from us. You went somewhere and spent the night somewhere, and you were like, in the back of your mind, you missed your home. And you missed your family.
Did he miss the people in the home, or did he just like
No,
miss his bed?
he missed his family.
I don't even have a bed right
No, right now, no, he doesn't have a bed right now.
my closet broke.
Yeah, so don't even try to figure it out. It's too much right now. It's too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So like, you know, doing these videos, I've had their benefits.
I mean, and aside from doing this, you two wouldn't spend any time together. Y'all don't spend, I mean, aside from
Probably
this,
not.
y'all don't
Saw each
spend-
other at the gym that one time.
You
Right.
ignored each other.
Yo, he straight up ghosted me.
I was ghosted first.
So this is an opportunity for me to bring part of my family together.
I don't know. I was talking to I think I was talking to Tim about this, about JV and I's relationship, because like even though he and I, we don't like interact often, I feel like whenever we do interact, I don't know, like there's never really any problem with it.
No.
Like
I agree. I mean, and y'all be resting in the floor and
I mean, I don't know if you feel this way, but like I don't know. I feel like, you know, like when we went to Sam's Club, like you and I could just like go off and like just be together, and it's just like, you know, just normal brothers doing stuff, like even though we don't really interact that often. And I don't know. LJ was like criticizing his and my like relationship, and he was saying some stuff that I didn't feel or think or whatever. And I'm like, that's weird. Like I don't know.
I don't know, I just think that we have very, like, we're just like two different people. But like, I feel like although we like believe different things, that doesn't like halt our brotherhood.
Yeah. I love you, man.
I ain't gonna say all that. No.
Yo, I think it's lame when dudes, especially friends, are afraid to say I love you.
I agree.
I think that's weird. And I remember I had a friend who, I was like, man, I love you. He's like, whoa, bro, like, chill, man. Like,
Wow.
hey, man.
I'll just be just like, oh my gosh, bro. It's like so annoying.
That's toxic masculinity right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I super, I think I believe in toxic masculinity. Like, yeah, how big of a deal is it really? I don't know. I think it's lame that you can't just like be like, I love you, like, or whatever, like, and that there are certain, like, people feel like in regards to parenting, they don't have to be as emotionally involved with a boy as with a girl. Like with the girl, you have to like mind her feelings and whatever, but with the boy, it's like, you know, like, just man up, you little punk. Like, you know.
I don't have any girls. All I have is boys, so all I know is one way to parent. So,
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're not the person to talk to.
I mean, like, people, like, dads showing affection for their children is, like, such just, like, a, like, out-of-this-world concept to some people. Like,
which it really shouldn't be, but it's so crazy
like,
when you see a video of a dad attending to their children, and we be like, oh, how cute, he's such a good. That's really what you're supposed to be doing. And don't get me wrong, because I've done it before. I've done, oh, look at that. But when I think about it, that's what he's supposed to be doing. He's a dad.
that's like you come into my job, see me doing my job, and you're like, oh, you're so good at your job. Like, well, I hope so. That's what I'm meant to do. But also what I'm talking about is like fathers and sons, like they can't be close, you know.
There's some fathers and sons that are close. I mean,
No, I know. I'm not saying
Are
that-
you projecting on society just based off of your
No,
personal
but I saw
experience
this
with your
post
father?
of like this this father kissing his son's forehead, and everyone's like, that's literally like disgusting. Like that's
gay.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yo, Lil Wayne used to kiss Birdman on the lips, so I don't want to hear nothing.
And it's like, y'all just be so scared to show any type of affection. That's why you got half the problems you do got, because y'all don't want to let it out.
Nah, I think, no lie, it'd be weird if my dad kissed me on the forehead.
Okay, because you don't have that type of relationship with your dad.
Right, yeah, like
Yeah, but if you do,
I would
that
be
doesn't
cool with
mean
that.
that you should get criticized.
I don't know. I kiss Alfie on the forehead.
If mom kissed you on the forehead, would it be an issue?
Nah. I mean, but like,
I think I'm not very.
That's because you have a better relationship with your mom.
I'm
But
an affectionate.
Hey, you said it, not me.
if you had the same relationship with your mom and your dad, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but
I don't know. That'd be weird. So I talk about beating mom up a lot. I would be able to say that with dad. Well, I don't.
you could. Why wouldn't you be able to say that with dad?
I don't know. I was gonna say I might be able to take them.
I don't feel like y'all have that type of relationship where you can even joke around with stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, but when I joke around with you, I'm being serious.
Okay, well, thanks for the heads
Do
up.
I need to?
Maybe I need to aim for the chest instead of the foot.
Do I need to intervene?
Like, hey, man. You better kill me with that first shot, Mom.
No, I
You aim for the king, you best not miss,
Oh,
Mom.
I won't.
But no, I don't know. Like, that's just so whack to me, you know? How,
Oh my gosh. And like the 5-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant,
what?
shaving cream type stuff.
Yeah?
Like, it'd be like, 7-in-1.
I don't use stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's kind of nasty.
I wouldn't say that it's nasty, but like, I feel like anything designed for everything.
Can't be accomplished in nothing.
I mean, it's like a jack of all trades, master of none, right?
Yeah, I don't know, because people be out there criticizing other people, but like, y'all using the same bar of soap you've been using since you was about 15 years old.
Bro, what connections are you making here?
We just went off the deep end.
With toxic masculinity, because like, people be like, I'm not trying to smell fruity. Like, that's fruity.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just smell good. Y'all be using the same bar, so like you've had the same bar since you was 15, and that's how I know you ain't showered, cause you about 32 now.
What are you talking about, though? Like, I thought I knew what you were saying, but like,
So do you think that's...
like what?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to close this out because clearly we're tired. And it's first thing in the morning, so we shouldn't be. But go ahead.
All right. Try to have a conversation with your family. See if you can get on the same page.
If not the same page, at least the same chapter.
And if not the same chapter, men can like pink, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's whack.